You're absolutely right. There's a lot of conditioned behaviors. And as a provider, so doing this type of curriculum, what's the overarching goal, right? On the one hand, the overarching goal, whether it's session 9 of the MBSAT curriculum or all 12 sessions of the MBSAT curriculum or ongoing psychotherapy once a week or educational classes every month, whatever it is, one of the overarching goals is help to develop insight, right? So lying, stealing, a couple of the things you mentioned, right? When we approach a young person about that and we say, why are you lying? They're going to say, I'm not lying, or there's nothing wrong with what I'm doing, right? There's an immediate defense there. So our approach is what I had said from a provider to teen or provider to client. Our approach really has to do with what I started off with. It's relationship. We have to build relationship. We have to build rapport. We have to build trust and alliance so that we can actually have authentic conversations. Because when we just first meet somebody and say, your parents said you're lying, and they say, no, I'm not lying. Or your parents said you're, stealing. I'm not stealing, or there's nothing wrong with what I'm doing. There's going to be a wall there. But when we develop, that relationship and we can actually have an authentic conversation with them, fast forward a few months, let's say, maybe sometimes longer, and we say, you know, I know it feels like sometimes you're not lying, or I know you don't mean to lie, but we can both agree that that thing that you said to your parent wasn't true, right? And now we have a relationship and they say, yeah, it wasn't true. And we say, what's up with that? What's going in a non-judgmental way. What's going on there? Let's explore this together. And you have this conversation, this authentic conversation, and you come to this conclusion that on the one hand, it's so conditioned that I just do it, right? And it's hard for my brain to stop that. And on the other hand, that conditioning started because of fear of judgment, because of fear of violence, whatever it is, right? So that conversation in some way, shape, or form needs to happen so that we can have that insightful moment, so that we can then teach young people the skills to be able to, in some sense, fight against or regulate against that conditioned behavior.